Okay, up here in the woods, checking out some of these old coal drift mines. Some of it used to be Pratt Consolidated Coal Company's land, and they had just a huge number of drift mine operations for coal back in the early 1900s. And this is just one section right here. It's a deep section. There's a coal drift mine remains right over there, and this is another one right here that was evidently sealed off. It could have been even from the Works Progress administration back in the 30s under the Roosevelt administration. One of their projects was to seal up these old coal drift mines to keep runoff from flowing down into the creeks and the water system to pollute the water. But this is just one of them right here. You can see how this whole mine is flooded, and it goes back quite a ways. It's probably got to have about at least 3 or 4 feet of water in it, and you can see the old stones that they used to cover it up. But try to get a bit longer light, and it just keeps going. Not sure how far back it goes, but you can actually see the coal seam right there where the light's hitting it. Oh, looks to be maybe 30 inches of coal, 32 inches, which would be about standard up here. But arch ceiling, very well built, but you can see it's flooded, and that water's not going to recede anytime in the near future. So, but very interesting find right here. I think these are part of the old Togo Mines of Pratt Consolidated Coal Company, but not sure. But anyway, just thought I'd document this and see what it looks like. So, okay. Well, there's a few more around here. See if we can locate. So, all right. Okay, this is another site close by. That's 5 Mile Creek. That's way down there. And this whole area just had a lot of coal drift mines. And this is one of the old drift mines right here. Most likely Pratt Consolidated Coal Company. And it's open. You can see the coal seam there. And, see what it looks like down in there. Okay, got some old timber supports around here, and it looks like it keeps going back good ways, and that just went right in shale and sandstone, and of course right below it there is the coal seam right there. But pretty interesting. This goes back to the early 1900s, this coal drift mine here. So, okay, we'll check out a few more right here.
Okay, you got 5 Mile Creek right here, and high above the banks right here, this was a tramway line headed for the Southern Railway. And all the coal drift mines around here, how in the world they got the coal down here, probably through a chute system or some kind of tipple, but the tramway line was right here, and it went this way towards the old Southern Railway. And this right here, this could have been a coal washer. This could have been part of the old tipple complex right here. Just not really sure, but this was related to the Togo mine complex here. And this is the foundation remains. You can see the bricks right here. These are early 1900s, and you can actually see the foundation remains right here. So impossible to even say how this even worked, but anyway, very interesting. This could have even been the foundation for a compressor, some kind of steam operated engine for the mines. And they wouldn't have had any trouble getting water out of the creek to operate the steam. There's another foundation down here. So anyway, do a little bit more exploring, possibly some more old drift mines down here. But all this mining, it goes back to the early 1900s here. So, okay. Okay, still up above 5 Mile Creek. And all these structures right here were part of the old Pratt Consolidated Coal Company's Togo mine, which operated above 5 Mile Creek. And it's amazing to even see that they even have any structures left. But all this down through here was part of the coal complex for the series of drift mines above 5 Mile Creek. And this could have even been probably was a coal washing complex right here. And you can see the tramway bed, it actually went above the river, or above the creek, and there's another one going up top there. So, not really sure how all this worked, but interesting to come across it. Sure didn't expect this. So anyway, a couple of more drift mines to locations to check out, and then just kind of call it a day for exploring this old coal mine site. So okay, pretty high up above 5 Mile Creek, but this is basically the last one we're going to check out before we call it a day on this. Maybe come back sometime in the future. And this is another one of the old drift mines right here. And looks like there's a little opening there. Let's see. Yeah, definitely looks like you can go in there. So we'll drop in there for just a second. Okay, yeah, you can see all this is collapsed, but you can see where they had different adits. And that was where the main drift mine section was, right here. And you can see the coal seam really well. But you can see they had a right adit right there. But that's all collapsed. But a lot of sandstone. But pretty thick coal seam right there. So anyway, that'll be the last one we check out right here. And nice little exploration to find some of these old coal drift mine remains. Oh, and you can see the actual wall where they actually had this sealed up at one time. Somebody broke into it, I guess. So, okay.